Hey, it's Dave Knight here from 123daytrade.com. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Today is Thursday, August 8th. August 8th. 8-8. 8-8, 2019. I thought I would um, just let you look in from behind. This is my trade station. This is the camera that I'm on right now. And I try to keep away from doing stupid things, waiting for the right trade setup, right? So I don't know if I'm going to be talking or not. I thought I would let you looking over my shoulder per se. Right now I'm down 4 ticks, and you can see me. This is World of Warcraft. I do a lot of fishing and selling gold. I like the auction house. I got kind of started playing it back in, I guess it was Cataclysm. Those that are that I really got involved. I guess Mist of Pandaria. I don't know if you can see me, but then I didn't really like Draenor. I didn't play Draenor. I played Mist of Pandaria. I played Draenor up to a point, but I did get flying. Legion, I still don't have flying to this point, and I'm going to get flying here with this expansion, BFA, Battle for Azeroth. So if you want to know where I am I'm in Nazagatar, something like that. I can't pronounce it. It's the fish world. It's under the sea. Here's the wall of water that we've in. There's a ship, if you can see all that. Another ship sitting up on top up there. Part of the Colteris fleet that was chasing the Horde, what was left of them. And now we're under this Queen of Shara's land. Now, as far as the quest line, I've made it all the way to the raid. I'm not one of those guys that go Mythic Plus. If you you understand all that stuff, I'm just a casual gamer that got involved in it because my youngest son enjoyed it. Now he doesn't play it at all. As far as the markets go, you can see here, watching the crude oil futures market. The fish actually sell for pretty good. There's a viper fish and the mauve stinger. Both of those two fish sell pretty good on the open market. So I stock up. Got my coffee. As far as the video content up here, I'm paused. We don't have a volume bar greater than 1,000 this morning. So usually a trigger for me. Now I did trade the open and I'm down 4 ticks so far right now. So if you're asking where I'm standing at this point in time, I'm down 4 ticks. On 2 trades. I was down 5 and then I got 1 back. I was short from 57 on the second one, and that one's looking pretty good right now. But it came back and knocked me out. And I'm not going to risk. I don't risk a lot in any given trade. In fact, that trade I was only risking about 8 ticks when I put it on. And the first trade I was risking, I had a bad entry. I meant to push in at 49, and I pushed in at 51, so then I just got out of it. The trade, anyway, so the low of that was 40, was sitting at 50, and I was looking to get in at 49, 52.49, and then see it drop, but I allowed my mistake, 51, and then I just exited the trade, and I had lost 5 ticks before I could get out on my mistake. So that was trade one. Trade two, I got short from 57 on a nice fake out entry I liked, and it looked pretty good. But the market kind of came back after it crushed its low a little bit, and the minor low. So it kind of went like got in, went down a little bit, came back up to bring me out, and then now it's trading where it is. But all of that is based upon low volume right now. There has not been a good volume spike in from last night actually. So if you look back from midnight of last night all the way to right now, there has not been a volume spike bar greater than 1,000 in the whole trading session. If you understand anything that I do, that's kind of a catalyst for me, a trigger that starts kind of the ball rolling a little bit, trying to find out which way the market is going to go. Honestly, I think we're gonna I can see both sides of the market right now. I can see us getting up to the highs of 84 or going down the pivot right now. When you can see both sides, the best place to be is sidelines. So I'm looking for something. There's again fourth time through coming onto the charts here. I might attempt a long going for the highs. That's kind of my thought process right now. That's where I'm That's where I'm thinking. But I'd like to see some volume before I get involved in it. So I believe that right now we might come down to pivot and then shoot up for the highs. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now. They tested the waters early to see what was there, and now they're just letting it float down a little bit and then probably shoot for the highs. That's kind of where my thought process is for the long setup, that there'll be like a move down to pivot. You'll see some interest right there. Then they'll attempt to get up to the highs and see if they can push through it. Right now a high of 52.84, and if they can't get there going on up through there, then the shorts will take over at that point and drive that market down. It's kind of what I'm talking out my game plan that's in my head right now and on my notes. So that's about it. And see, this is keeping me from going down here underneath and doing stupid shit. Pivot today is at 52.20 and we're trading at 52.34 right now. So you're just looking over my shoulder. Maybe you like this view. Maybe you don't. But I figured I'd try something new and different. So as I'm watching the market, I'm seeing again four times through here. I don't know if you'll be able to see me talk about it. I'm going to turn on. So right now, what I'm seeing here is again fourth time through trying to set itself up. That's questionable right there. We see it stair stepping down right here. and we're seeing right before the pivot. So what I would like to see is it come down here, some volume kick in, and then if it wants to go up, do it like this, crossing through here. So I got the camera behind me going on, and I've got the action in front of what I'm looking for. All right, so let's pause until we see what we want to see here on the video. All right, so I talked about GAN fourth time through there and how that's setting up on the long side. Interesting movement that happened late afternoon yesterday. It started around, what time was that? The low looks like it set in before 11, and then from 11 to 12, 12 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, it made it made a move up off the lows. All right, let's put this on so we can see if there's any, right now what I'm looking on the dome is if anyone's coming in with some big volume at any point. Now what you'll see me do once I get in the trade is I'll move my monitor out of the way. I'll put it up here where it normally sits so that I can access my spreadsheet and everything that I need. By the way, a 3P move today is 89 ticks. That's what I'm set up for, and a 10 tick stop.
Incoming supplies. Check your map for the drop zones.
That's probably CNBC whistling at me. Dow opens more than 100 points higher at the open. This might be a good place to take a stab at it here in a minute. See if it looking at 43 to long right now, 44. I want to get better than that, but we're coming up to where the market could break up. Let's bring this down here so you can see how close we are to the pivot point. Be looking for a 2P up move though, so let's adjust for that. It's 59 ticks. Only looking for 2 on an up normally. 2P on the up, 3P on a down. So what I'm looking for the market to do is skyrocket up to 84, and then if it has any strength to get through it, we'll be protecting the high though. Let's actually move this out of the way because it's in my way here. So 74 is a 1P move, 5304 is 2. So that's kind of what we're hunting for, 5304. I'd like to get a better entry point on my long, if possible. My bias early is for the market to go up because we're trading above pivot. We have 52.12 was a sticking point for a while yesterday. That's kind of where I think the market could run back to, 52.20, 52.12. What we want to do right now though is cancel our open order and see if we can find something better. Alright, here's where I want to take my shot. You see if the pivot can hold here. So we're in at 52.28. This might be a really quick trade. Got to stop at 52.21. Because I got a feeling if we don't go up, we're going to hit the pivot point. All right, we're going to protect break even now. This market needs to go up in a hurry, otherwise it's going down through pivot. All right, I'm out. The best way that I can tell you how that long works, and I still don't have a volume bar greater than 1,000, so it's probably coming down a little bit lower. We just took a shot at it and it didn't fly right there, so pausing video on the front, I would like to see it fly, not stop. So what I'm thinking at this point in time is the market's going to go down to pivot. It's going to break pivot and maybe get down to 52.12 before, somewhere maybe between 52.20, 52.12. We don't have a volume bar greater than 1,000, so I'm very, very strict on how much I'm willing to risk in any given trade. By the way, if you're falling behind here, over my shoulder, I've got 3 trades on -2 right now. I like momentum to be on my side when I'm taking on a trade. And if it doesn't break, the odds of being in a long are slim to none in my experience. It usually hits my stop loss, so I get out of it. And even if it goes up right here to the highs, I'm okay with that. I just pretend I'm still in it, and then I'll be looking for the other side of the trade. Right now, what I can tell you about the market is it's not been very friendly.
One of the Lord's warriors has been viciously attacking our soldiers. Find them
This isn't a very strong move coming out of this area, so I got a feeling the pivot's in play. But I don't have a short signal. I would have preferred to have been short back up where I was at 57. See how it's coming back down right now? I just don't like to risk a lot anymore in any given trade. I'm very quick to moving to break even. I should be less quick to move to break even on some of my short side entries because they have a better chance. So I'm just over here clicking the button, fishing, and then trying to keep, like, obviously I have my eyes on the charts, watching what's going on, trying to keep myself away from doing anything stupid. Once again, as a reminder, we do not have a volume bar greater than 1,000 at any point during this trading session. So there hasn't been anything that's like screaming, sell here, buy here.
One of the Lord's warriors has been viciously attacking our soldiers. Find them
Alright, we might see something here. Getting ready. Looking for high volume. Trying to still believe longs above 52.12. Right here we have 107 sitting at 52.20. It's highest volume on either side that I can see. I'm watching to see what happens at 52.20 right now. 131 at 52.20. $99, 100 at 52.20. 71 at 16. 52.16. Haven't been able to see 52.12 yet. We're stair stepping down. I like this for a long setup. It's a controlled down move, in other words. What I believe they're doing is they're accumulating, trying to break it, because they've already looked up there and said, hey, we can get it to 84. Just a matter of trying to find when they're ready to go. And I believe they're going to be ready to go somewhere between 52.20 to 52.12. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And the market goes, and it goes. 52.20, we can see 52.13 right now. It's 53. I have not been able to see 52.12. 98 at 20. 52.12 only has 32 right now. Not a lot. Might be sitting at 52.10. Let's move that to 52.10 now. Still nothing playing here. So then 1, 2, 3, 4 touches down. Want to be long it from 52.28 if it comes up through here now. 52.28. If it breaks through and I miss it, I want to be in it as it comes down and fires out. Last break point was 52.23. That's kind of where I want to protect right now. I don't want to see it get lower than that. $52.28, we're looking for $52.58 to start with. And the 2P target is $52.88. That's 4 ticks higher than the high, which I think we can obviously get to. It's showing 87 right here though. Alright, well we're in. Let's see what happens. What I don't like about it is it didn't break when I got in. So it might have one more down before it goes up. going to move our stop to 52.21. I mean, honestly, I think this is a market poised to go up, but what do I know? All right, over here, back to fishing. Keep my finger from the trigger. This will take us down like -9 right now if I get knocked out. All right. Looking for 1,000 volume bar here. Where I want to take my shot, right around here. $52.18 right now, looking at. Oh, $51.94 is the low. Let's move this out now. Going after that low now. Wait. Kind of want to be long above 11 right now, 52.11. Let's see if we can get better than that. $52.12. Looking at this volume bar right here. This thinker's still going to go take out that low. I don't want to be in yet. Damn. really haven't had a high volume. It's pissed me off. Well, I tell you what, I think we're going to go after that low right now. Looking at shorting at 14. Shit. 52.12. I mean, I don't know. Thought we were heading down there for a little bit further. Removing. $52.19 to short underneath the pivot point. Don't believe that this is. I think we're going to go after that low first. Call it 18. Need to get above 30 right now. 31. Protecting 24 right now, which is a swing high. Let's go 2 ticks above it. Going after the low of 51.94. See if we can get a 3p move here. We're definitely looking for a 2p. We would have been in at 57 though, so we need to plug that in. Now it's coming up, bastard. We've been stopped at 27. I don't know why I switched over to short, because I guess we were underneath pivot, so I was looking at that pivot point, thinking we were going after the low. Went lower than I thought it would go, down to 52 when it went down to below 52.10. I'm out, minus 16. Still haven't seen a volume bar greater than 1,000. What the hell am I trading for? Got 184 at 25. $175, 140, $130. All right, see what happens here. So we're looking for 51, let's see here, 51.23 is GAN today. So that'll be 51.33. Jesus Christ. I just shot right up there. Down 23, it brought us into the long side here. We got a reversal signal on. Damn it. What the hell? Why didn't I stay to my original plan? Alright, just looking for 59 ticks on the up. Be 92, we'll call it 91. It's been a while since I've lost 43 in any given day. Looks like today is going to be a day that I'm going to have a loss. Gotta quit after this. Shit, 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 and the shit single. Minus 42. And we didn't have a volume bar greater than 1,000 the whole session today. Had no business even fucking with the market today. Oh, God dang it. I'm so smart, I'm stupid.